Hello, I'm Dan Warner, Planning Division Director for the City of Topeka's Planning and Development Department. I will be presenting an overview of the city's draft updated downtown master plan. This draft has been done in collaboration with Downtown Topeka Inc. and builds off their market study from 2019. It includes a collection of visions and strategies to guide future investment in downtown Topeka. We are anxious to know what you think. The last 10 years brought unprecedented improvements to downtown. Kansas Avenue between 6th and 10th Street was improved, became a historic district. There have been historic facade and building renovations, complete streetscape transformation, the pedestrian's been prioritized, new restaurants, hotel, and now a downtown plaza. Aren't things going really well? Seems like the world is in a holding pattern? Yes and yes, which is a perfect reason to be planning the next generation of downtown development. The next 10 years, planning must start now. There have been 19 public plans, studies, or actions that give direction to downtown development, bookended by the downtown plan from 2000 and the downtown market strategy from 2019. Can we all get in the same boat and row together? If you want to go faster, go alone. If you want to go farther, go together. The Downtown Master Plan purpose is to align all of these efforts into a singular common vision. The plan will guide physical development and public investment. The first 10 years of planning is market-based. Beyond that is aspirational. This will be done through 9 geographic district plans, or plans within a plan. There are 4 underlying objectives for a successful downtown Topeka: welcoming, activated, resilient, and connected. The goal of the plan is to get to quality of life and place, because if we can do that, we can attract and retain talent. And if we can attract and retain talent, job opportunity and wages will follow. So while this plan is focused on one geographic area of our community, we also believe if done right, it can also have the most return on investment for our entire community. Downtown is everybody's neighborhood. Why is return on investment good downtown? Downtown is very job and land dense and has a small footprint. There's no new infrastructure required. Downtown can be population dense too. The improved land value per acre is 4 to 5 times more than suburban. The movement of residents, headquarters, amenities, and wages to downtowns is indisputable over the last 20 years. There can be downtown growth without citywide growth. The detailed market study in 2019 measured future 10-year needs for downtown, including the types of people and products that can be supported. So the market study conclusions are that housing will double. So we currently have about 900 units. We can expect a market for 900 additional housing units. So housing will be the bellwether of the next generation of downtown. Retail shrinks overall, but expanding food, beverage, and experience offerings. Office is neutral or shrinks, but transforms 5% to Class A or headquarters space. We feel like the hospitality estimate is low, and the new hotel rooms should double or triple high-end spaces, and lower-end rooms will be displaced. But there is an issue. There is not enough development opportunity to reinvent all areas of downtown that need reinvestment today. The recommendation is to make investments that are carefully targeted and optimally located for increasing chances of success. We can achieve more and accelerate our pace if those investments are intentional and aligned with a common vision. We must have a good hit rate because we don't get as many chances to erase our mistakes like higher growth metros. It needs to pay off. This slide helps demonstrate the scale of the need in downtown Topeka. The study area for downtown Topeka is approximately 740 acres. By way of comparison, downtown Lawrence is approximately 100 acres. Before we can answer where we do go next, or what we do next, you must answer, what are we trying to do? We're trying to create complementary districts, not competing districts. We reinforce Kansas Avenue as our #1 focal point that ties itself together so it can tie us all together. Noto to the water tower. Our spine. Activity hubs within 5-minute walks can have this effect. The plaza is the de facto center now. Can we create other hubs off of it to lead us like stepping stones from one end to the other? There are three corridors, Kansas Avenue, Van Buren, and I-70, that thread our downtown plan. With the rest of this presentation, we'll walk you north to south, starting with Kansas Avenue. The first district is the Tower District. The Tower District gets its name from the city water tower at 11th and Quincy. The first thing I want to do is walk you through the layout of the district slides. The left side is the district brand information. The upper right is the 10-year market demand information for the district. The lower right is a 3D view of future development in the district. You can click on this 3D map to view a full presentation for the district. The brand for the Tower District is an urban village, which could include a residential village, which is shown on this slide, or a sports complex, which is noted on this slide by number 1 on the map. I will also note that demand in this district is projected beyond the 10-year horizon. This slide shows examples of the sports complex and residential village. The image on the left is a climbing tower, which is projected as an option for the water tower. Historic Kansas Avenue is the historic mixed-use centerpiece of downtown. This district is a destination and the retail and dining core. Future development for this district is projected to include new construction at key sites, but also office to residential conversions. The district is anticipated to add 200 new residential units and 40,000 square feet of Class A office space in the next 10 years. The vision for the district also includes reimagining Quincy Street by converting it to 3 travel lanes from 5, making pedestrian improvements, and projecting new development along with new facades for existing parking garages. This slide shows Quincy Street before and after images at 6th and 8th Streets. The Office and Catalyst District brand is a convention center hub with Class A office upgrades and headquarters and office to residential conversions. The district contains 2 potential catalyst projects: the development of a convention center hotel at the law enforcement center site and the redevelopment of the historic post office. A quick look at the 10-year market demand shows this district accounting for 140 new residential units and 300 new hotel beds. Some of the development in this district is projected beyond the 10-year timeframe. Potential post office conversions could include a market, offices, or a boutique hotel. A convention center hotel that serves larger conventions is an identified need in the Topeka market. The Noto River North District brand is an arts and park destination, which includes an eclectic arts district, Noto, a Main Street pedestrian feel, more live-work opportunities, and an increasingly activated outdoor environment, such as a riverfront park, walking and bike trails, events, art, and music. As Noto River North grows as a destination, a key objective is to better connect it across the Kansas River. One option would be to reallocate a southbound vehicle lane for a separated and protected 2-way bike lane. A protected sidewalk would remain for pedestrians. The Capital District brand is the government green space. The district has a state government focus and is the people's green space. The development focus in this district is the docking office building renovation, along with parking lot infill of new construction. Office to residential conversions and new residential construction are projected in the 7th and Van Buren area. This image is looking south towards the Capitol at approximately 7th and Van Buren. The image helps envision how this area could transition from a predominantly parking lot dominated area to a dynamic new residential area. The Van Buren District brand is a new residential corridor. This is the district for new residential construction, pedestrian bike connection to the river, State of Kansas as a development partner, and a grocery anchor. The residential density in this district will transition from higher densities south of 6th Avenue to medium densities moving north towards the river. While some of the development in this district is projected to be beyond the 10-year time frame, this district is expected to add upwards of 250 new units in the next 10 years. In addition, Van Buren will connect under the new Polk Quincy Viaduct, which will provide a connection to the Kansas River from the district. The image on the upper left is at the corner of 7th and Van Buren looking north. The development shown here is on the large parking lot for the Eisenhower building. The image on the right is of the same development, but at 7th and Harrison. New residential development in the Van Buren district will necessitate residential services. The image on the left shows a potential grocery anchor along 6th Avenue between Jackson and Van Buren. The image on the right is looking north towards the Capitol from 4th and Van Buren. The brand for the River South District is an innovation district. The key elements of this vision are to reclaim riverfront land, all of which is currently publicly owned. There's a mix of old and new buildings, and there will be new Polk Quincy Viaduct access. The River South District is the convergence of all districts and corridors. This perspective image is looking south towards the Capitol at 1st and Kansas. There are new buildings in the foreground and shows how Van Buren will connect under the new Polk Quincy Viaduct from the Capitol building to the river. It also shows how Polk Quincy should create more welcoming and active green space underneath so it can blend seamlessly between districts. This bird's eye perspective is looking north towards the river. It shows the mix of new construction and existing buildings. There is new riverfront development along with a signature park space. First and Kansas will be redesigned as part of the Polk Quincy project. The images on this slide show the before and after for First Street looking east from Kansas Avenue. The after photo shows how the median can be reused as a pedestrian amenity with the street converted to accommodate more parking for the growing area. The River to Rail District brand is industry and reuse. The district has railroad routes and contains large-scale industry such as Hills, along with smaller-scale industrial service. The Polk Quincy district will reset new circulation patterns through the district, including new exits and entrances at Kansas Avenue. This may open up a new development site across from the old Hallmark building, as shown as number 6 on the map. The Civic District brand is a local government hub. The vision for the district is that it continues filling out as a local government campus where office facility consolidations could occur. As a gateway to downtown, it should have high-quality building design along I-70. This district is a possible landing spot for relocated public facilities to open up higher and better uses elsewhere downtown, such as on the riverfront or Kansas Avenue. This image shows examples of well-designed public facilities that could be relocated to the district as signature gateway projects. Here is another option to enhance civic image along I-70 with a Topeka flag adorning an otherwise uninspiring parking garage facade. The likely 10-year land use totals are reflected for each district. New housing units will be mostly concentrated in Van Buren and historic Kansas Avenue districts. New hotel rooms will be concentrated entirely within the Office and Catalyst district. New Class A office conversions will be within the River South and Office and Catalyst districts. Existing retail will stay mainly concentrated in historic Kansas Avenue and Noto River North districts. There are also other items to highlight that will be in the master plan. For instance, the plan will include a demographics snapshot of downtown, as well as a discussion of incentives. Each district plan contains an interesting history page tailored specifically to the district. In this example, the post office is noted as the former U.S. Federal Courthouse, home to the historic Brown v. Board of Education decision ending racial desegregation in the United States. Each district plan will also contain a discussion of existing and future land use, as well as zoning, including potential rezoning recommendations to the D downtown zoning districts. The district plans also contain circulation and complete street recommendations. In this example from historic Kansas Avenue, a detail is provided regarding the conversion of Quincy Street to 3 lanes of traffic from 5. Finally, design standards for downtown have been updated and also now include residential standards. We'll end this presentation with this quote and takeaway. If you don't see it before you see it, you will never see it. The takeaway is we need to have believable vision. We would love to hear what you think. If you have comments to share, you may take a brief survey by Googling Topeka Downtown Master Plan Survey, or alternatively, you can email me, Dan Warner, at dwarner@topeka.org. The webpage address for the Downtown Master Plan is located on the lower left-hand corner of this slide. The webpage has links to the full document, presentations, survey, and contact info. Thank you for viewing this presentation.